Welcome back, everybody. My name is Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Where we left off last time, we had confronted a guy about stealing an ancient historical breastplate. We ended up killing him because he deserved it. And now we are going to actually go back to Crucible Keep to go assassinate somebody. That is our official goal right now. As you may recall, House Donadel, the house that we're going to be serving. We have to go kill some Crucible Knight for it, which will of course get us not in the favor of the Crucible Knights, but we're already sort of not in their favor anyways because we ended up killing one of their knights or squires. The person we are going to kill is named Eldred Wenfeld. Wenfield? Probably should check that better. Wenfeld, yes, that was right. Let's just quickly take a look at our levels right now. So we are quite a ways away from a level with everybody. So we won't be worried about leveling up for a bit. Our group is actually getting pretty solid though. Still not as good as my Chanter-only group, which is capable of just wiping out entire things really fast. I don't know why, but all Chanters, pretty good. Of course, in that playthrough, there is no NPC interaction, really.
Could use a wee kip.
You don't get a wee kip till you're done assassinating. No naps until this dude is dead. And then you can take a nap. So, from what I've heard from people that have been playing the game a lot, the game is about 60 hours, give or take. So that will mean that this is going to be a 120-ish video series. So it's going to take a while to get through most of it, understandably. I think we're on 30-something right now. If there is any way you guys would like me to speed this along, if you're more interested in the end storyline or whatever, I can try and do some of that. If you don't like me reading all the books and stuff, let me know. I do enjoy reading them just for the lore purposes, but if that's not what you guys are into, just let me know and I'll just not do that so we can move this along a little bit faster. Sometimes reading books takes a little while because they can be fairly lengthy, but I think the developers put a lot of effort into them, which is why I like to read them out. Now we gotta find this Wenfeld guy. I'm hoping he'll be in a room. Oh, that's Marshal Wenfeld. I'm hoping that's not the guy we have to kill because that would suck. So just sheer. It is Marshal Wenfield. Oh man, that's gonna suck. We gotta get him alone. There's no way we can attack him with all these guards around. We will get murdered. Maybe when he's in the stairwell. Okay. Die. Come on. Nobody hears the gunshots or anything.
Doing the job.
Where's that one ability I have? That rend ability. Yes. Come on, just go down, champ. Just go into that sweet night. Oh god damn it, he healed himself. Oh, that guy's not noticing. Good.
Well?
I think we picked a good spot for this attack,
yes.
But we're out of level 0 spells. Yeah, we don't really have anything else we want to use on him. Damn, my priest is just about dead.
Bless this one. Yes?
Why are you standing in melee? Oh, you're using a sword. Use the gun, please. Oh, the priest is down. That's okay. Come on. tougher than I gave him credit for. He keeps healing himself.
Thoughts were dulled. Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Hit him with that. That didn't do nearly as much damage as I was hoping. Let's try it again.
Well,
Oh man, come on. 2 of our people are dead now. Excellent.
what is it?
That was way tougher than I thought it was going to be. He's got a fine sword, some Crucible Knight officer armor, which is pretty fantastic. And that's it. So we're gonna actually take the armor and throw the rest in the bank. Then we're gonna get the hell out of here quickly as possible. Oh, we need to plant the coin. I know his son doesn't want us to do that, but we are totally going to do that. I think that's what we're supposed to do, right? It doesn't. Oh, it's like the dozens flame. So
Yes.
we put the dozens coin on the altar. I think that's the altar we needed to put it on. We're gonna do a hard save here, just in case it's not the right altar. And that way we can always just come back. We actually haven't done a lot of hard saves yet, which we probably should be doing because there are apparently a huge amount of bugs in the game. One of my friends was telling me that when he got one of the paladins in the game, the NPC paladin, her stats increased exponentially to the point where she was able to one-shot dragons just through a bug, which is neat and not good at all. So we should have more static saves instead of just relying on quick save and autosave all the time. In the event that anything does happen to our save, we don't have to go back massively in time. We're going back to Brackenberry, and we're going to go to Andra's Gift also in this video because... Actually, have we explored First Fires? I think we did in one of the videos. We'll take a quick look around and make sure
Too long has it been?
We've gone
since
everywhere.
we made camp?
How's Dominal? I'm sure the son is going to be pretty angry at me, but that's okay. He can do whatever he wants. I don't care. Some noble bastard. Alright. Let's go upstairs and go meet up with our lord again. Our potential lord. Okie dokie, let's go see what he has to say.
Well done indeed.
Lord Dominel nods.
Contacts in the city already tell me of violent plots between the Crucible Knights and the Dozens. While they distract each other, we'll seize new opportunities for profit and influence. No one will be watching us, and no one will stop us.
We got an extraordinary positive increase with them. I seem to have misjudged you. Individuals of your ferocity are rare and valued in my house. Aloth turns to you and mutters quietly, "Friends in high places indeed. Let it not be said that I neglect my friends. A favor for a favor, then. Consider well what you'd ask from me. It may be advantageous to have a friend like myself on your side to help with unexpected developments, particularly these days." I do kind of want a weapon, but I may need his help in the future. But I kind of want the weapon. What did we get? Let's take a quick look at what the weapon is before we decide whether to keep it. It's a stiletto. I mean, it's a nice stiletto, don't get me wrong. Like a very nice stiletto. But I think we're going to go with I may need a favor in the future. Because...
As you wish.
I mean, I guess one character of ours uses a stiletto, but... Let's see what it does when we ask him about... Oops, I closed the door on myself. That was my bad. He's probably like, what the fuck? Why would you close the door and then reopen it? I may need of your help in the future. I will wait. Certainly, you can find me here when you are ready. Gidmar returns his attention to the desk. Forgive me, but I have matters to attend to now. I trust you know the way out. So we have our favor for later on. I'm not really sure what it is that we're going to need it for, but I think it's more important than stiletto. Also, let's go rob this house. You're a servant and you're in this room. You can't loot the room when you're standing in it. Perhaps this room will be more accessible. I mean, there's a guard outside, but that's not a big deal. Oh, but there's servants inside. It's like they know us too well. Damn. Alright, I guess we can't lose this house yet. Maybe later on in the game, when we approach the end, we'll just come back and kill everybody and take all the stuff. Why not? It might be worth it. Okay, so we are off to Andre's Gift now. We're gonna go see the Salty Mass Tavern. I think that's where we're supposed to go. Talk to Cyril at the Salty Mass and Andre's Gift. Yes, okay. Actually, first we're gonna go back to First Fires for just 1 second. I just wanted to see if there's anything we missed exploring there. I know we went to the Crucible Keep. I know we did some of the buildings here. We did not go to the Duchal Palace, and we did not go to the Veilar Embassy, so we actually did one of the 3 things here. Let's go take a look at the Temple of Wadaka really quickly as well. Also, in this playthrough, we will absolutely be going through the endless paths. What the hell?
Or what remains of it.
Praise to the exiled queen. May her crown be restored and her justice prevail. Come to pay your respects to the queen that was.
A ghost hovers in the middle of the ruin, reciting blessings and prayers. Even as the spirit's form shifts and swirls, it retains the face of an elderly man and robes that mark wealth and status. It turns to you. I'm going to say, I was told I'd find a temple of Wadaka here.
And so you did. These savage colonists may have burned it down, but worship of the Oathbinder is alive and well. These stairs lead to the main sanctum.
What stairs?
These stairs, of course. The sanctum was always below ground, adjacent to the catacombs, so it wasn't destroyed by the fires.
I already know where to find the catacombs, but tell me where I'd find an entrance to these catacombs.
There are various entrances throughout Defiance Bay, but I dare say the easiest to reach is in Copper Lane. I haven't been to that part of town in ages, but as I recall, it's somewhere near the southern gate.
It's truly a pity to see what the locals have done to Wadaka's house of worship. You know that you're a ghost, right?
I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
I'm serious, just look at yourself.
A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
He closes his eyes and massages his temples with wispy fingers. What are you doing?
Worshipping Wudaka, the exiled queen and oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands. And so I do.
Who are you?
Lord Ardwellen Rugford III, and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia, and unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
I'd like to know more about Wadaka.
A queen among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Wudaka watches over them all. Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Wudaka is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne.
I see. So we're supposed to go into the Temple of Wodaka. But not yet. We're gonna go to the Veilar Embassy first. Or maybe we're not.
Circling feet
Oh yeah, we
heading
are.
nowhere.
Let's go take a quick look inside. Not really sure what we'll find in here, but who knows. Found a book, but we can't steal it. Vincent Agosti.
Good day to you.
What can this humble servant of the Republics do for you? Tell me of the Valian Republics. They are rich in all ways, in wealth, in style, and culture. If you were to go to the Republics, you would not want to leave. Why would you? The people are beautiful and charming. I am here because the Sangreta Ducala wishes it, but when my appointment is done, I will be on the first ship out, and I will sing from here to Salona. If there is nothing else, I must return to my duties. What do you do here? As the Valian ambassador, my job is to ensure trade with Deerwood remains strong and profitable. Okay. I can't steal your stuff because there's people in the room. Maybe there's nobody in this room. Oh, there's not. Well then, let's quick save. And let's just go.
And what does the flame reveal?
Thank you kindly for your donation to my fund. What are we building in our keep, actually? I don't remember from last time. Oh, 12 hours for Bright Hollow Hearth. Okay. Right, we're building the hearth up because our place looks like garbage.
Keep an eye out.
Damn, I don't have enough to do that.
A simple test.
Okay, we do have lockpicks chilling around. In fact, I think we have a ton of them. We have 11. I guess it's not a ton. We have more than 11. Never mind. I was wrong. Alright. Oh, they don't stack higher than that. That's okay, we'll get rid of a bunch of them. I mean, do we need 8 or something?
I can do that.
You have 8 lockpicks. In fact, you have 10 lockpicks.
What? A simple test.
Or do we not have 7 mechanics either? Do we only have 6 mechanics? We do. Okay.
Well-
So we're not getting into there just yet. Spread across the table are the blueprints of an in-progress trade deal between a merchant company from the Republics and a Weirwool Collective. Okay. What's this? Well, a book of some sort. These postings show current prices for a range of commodities, and they track the running exchange rate for the Valian Luce. Not a particularly interesting place. Kind of a cool-looking building, but not a lot going on inside just yet. Maybe later on they will have more things to do there. Also, I've been watching the StarCraft 2 Premier League plays. I didn't actually get to catch them live, unfortunately, but they were from February, I believe. Pretty awesome games. If you guys are into StarCraft, you can check out the ESL site. They have them all posted there. Their playlist is in the wrong order, which is kind of annoying because it gives some spoilers about who wins some of the games, so just be careful for that.
Mine's here, all shallow.
They demand to see the Duke. I'm just going to go in and see the Duke myself. But yeah, totally check out those games if you like StarCraft 2. Really, really good games. Some of the best players in the world, of which I am definitely not. Sidley.
Gods keep you.
The young woman wears a simple but well-tailored uniform. She watches the comings and goings around her with quiet attention. Any news to share, or are you just here to see the Duchal Palace? What's the Duchal Palace? It's the seat of government here in Defiance Bay. This is where Duke Admeth Hadrit declared freedom from Adiran rule some 150 years ago. She lowers her voice and grins. It's also a hotbed of regional politics. Trust me, the gossip here beats what you'll find at any tavern or brothel in the city. Ah, Deerwood politics. It changes too quickly to be worth keeping up with. Better to strike up a conversation in the taverns than to loiter inconspicuously in the palace corridors. Looking for news? Who are you? I'm a page here at the palace. I deliver messages and run errands for the Duke and his advisors. The pay's not great, but I can't think of a better introduction to politics. What goes on in here? Where to start? We got meetings, public hearings, and ceremonies, and that's just the stuff that happens out in the open. She leans a little closer. This is where the Duke and his key advisors work, so there's always someone bartering for a favor. Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to talk about that side of things. But if you want the official version, she clears her throat and gestures counterclockwise around the palace, we have a shrine devoted to Magran, official records, and chambers for public hearings and council meetings. Tell me about the Shrine of Magran. It's a symbol of Magran's protection of Defiance Bay. She represented the revolutionary spirit of the Deerwood ever since independence, and her involvement in creating the Godhammer bomb only affirmed her importance to us. She scratches her head. That's also where the first of the secret fires burn, but Firga, the Tranquil Ardent, has trouble keeping them lit. What kinds of records are stored here? Mostly dull official stuff, census counts, tax records, militia registers. Now, I keep my distance. I got curious one day and got drafted into reshelving half the records. Worst day of my life. Is there a hearing going on now? Sure is. Duke Avar has been meeting with some of the city leaders for weeks now, trying to figure out how to address the legacy. The whole business is terribly secret, though. I tried to sit in the gallery during my lunch break one day and got turned away. She sniffs. But a lot of the talk concerns animancy, so there's good reason they're keeping the meetings behind closed doors. Why is animancy so controversial? She laughs. Where to begin? Traditionalists think it's a crime against the gods. There's no question that poking around in souls is risky, but the more progressive elements believe it's our only shot at restoring healthy births. And it doesn't help matters that animancy research often involves old Angwithan artifacts that were illegally looted from ruins in Irgla and Fath. She makes a quick twisting motion with her index and middle fingers. What do you think about animancy? Me? I think the real danger of animancy is confusing a real scholar with an expensive fake. We get a new case here every day, some poor fool in the Gift or Copper Lane who spent every copper they had on a miracle cure for their unborn child. It never works. She shakes her head. Breaks your heart, but there's usually nothing we can do for them. The legacy. Waydwin's legacy. That's what a lot of people call the Rash of Hollowborn. The theory goes that it's punishment for meddling in animancy. What are Hollowborn? Where do you know this? You really are fresh from the road. Hollowborn are children born without souls. They often don't live for very long, and those that do generally have received some kind of treatment from animancers. I see. I'd like to ask something else. Tell me about the current Duke. That would be Avar Wolfgren. Don't let the title fool you, though. Our Dukes have been elected since independence. Some find Duke Avar to be coarse. He's a frontier noble. Personally, I think a rough and tumble type is just what Defiance Bay needs. Goodbye. Basically, what I want to do here is loot the place if possible. Any guards guarding the armory? Nope. Oh, it's garbage. That's okay, we'll grab it anyways. But I should quick save before looting anything. Because if we get caught, we might get in trouble a little bit. Can I go through here? Only people with official invitations are allowed to observe the animancy hearings. So that's no for that. There's a door there that leads somewhere else. We'll go check it out in a minute. Let's check around first, though. There's a chest up here, but there's guards literally everywhere, so we're not going to get into that one, unfortunately. Unlocking this will require a key, so I guess I'm not going in there yet. The official records are guarded by a records keeper, so that's not going to be super helpful for us at the moment. And the shrine, let's go take a look at the shrine. Maybe there's something going on in the shrine room. Bunch of urns and...
Good day, stranger.
Virga, the woman's head is bowed as her lips moved in prayer. Just as you approach, you catch her glimpsing at the statue near her. She notices you and forces a smile. Praise be to Magran, and welcome to her temple. How may I be of service? You seem upset. What's wrong? Her shoulders slump. It's about the fires, isn't it? She puts a hand on your shoulder. They're just symbols. You can't put your faith in them. Perception 13. Only symbols? Is this why you're so distressed? No, she sighs with a hiss, like a release of steam. I've kept them burning steadily for 15 years, but I haven't been able to conjure them for months now, and people need to see them more than ever these days. So go light them again. I see plenty of flames here. They don't work that way. They're holy fires. It's my devotions and prayers that keep them lit, but lately when I try to pray, all I can think about are the Hollowborn all over the city, the grieving families, the refugees. She shakes her head. How can Magran allow us to suffer like this? What strength do we gain from a soulless child? Durance grunts with disdain. What strength do we gain from adversity, from trial and test? The fires don't wither because she lacks in faith. They wither because she does not understand how to be faithful to a whore. A whore wants neither praise nor devotion. A whore wants to be compensated for her services. And Magran is played and pleasured in sweat and struggle and pain. This mewling imbecile is unworthy of Magran's womanly heart. And this has shaken your faith? She nods, running her hands through her hair. But I believe Magran may be speaking to me again. She frowns and casts a quick glance in your direction. Lately I've been seeing visions, a place in the wilderness with pools filled with sunbursts of color, strange falls that seem to rise to the heavens even while they splash to the earth. She raises her hands as if framing an image of her vision, and behind the falls is a cave filled with fire and heat and danger, and some token of my goddess. I know there's something there. Where it is or how I get there, she shakes her head. I've been meaning to ask around the expedition hall to see if anyone would recognize the description. To be honest, though, I don't know what I'd do even if I found the place. Huh, worthless, like so many of Magran's flock, afraid of her god's tests. If Magran speaks to her, it is to hasten an end to a hypocrite's life, and this vision is surely a death trap for the weak. What's the significance of the sacred pyres? They symbolize Magran's power and guidance, and right now the people of Defiance Bay need to be assured of her presence. She crosses her arms, staring at the statue. Our neighbors in the Valian Republic see us as superstitious, but we're just sensitive to the signs and warnings of the gods. Something else I'd like to know about the temple here. Magran is the most revered goddess among us dear Woodens, so it's no surprise that her temple is part of the Duchal Palace. Her fires symbolize trials, revolutions, and the blazing of new paths, all of which are important to us. She gestures to the statue. This is the first of the sacred pyres. When this is lit, so are the rest around the city. Okay. Well, we got a new quest to go to Cinders of Faith, which is find the cave in her vision. We will go to the expedition hall and try and find that. Actually, we'll go do that right now. Since we only have a few minutes left, no point in going to a new area just yet. We'll go do this part, and then we'll go to Andra's gift in the next video. But in between videos, I'm going to go make myself some hot chocolate, I think, because that sounds like a fantastic idea. First thing in the morning. Get some hot cocoa. It'll be so good. Copper Lane, let's go. I wonder if the expedition hall is going to be mad at me since they're at war now because of me. I mean, they don't know it was me. At least I don't think so.
We'll fare better if we get some sleep.
Stop whining, Canna. Although I do love Canna. My favorite group members in order right now are Grieving Mother, and then Durance, and then Canna, and then probably Adir, and then Aloth. Of the NPCs. I think Durance is hilarious. Grieving Mother's just really cool. And I think her storyline's going to be really, really interesting. Kana's just entertaining. Adir is both entertaining and kind of cool, but not as much as the others. And Aloth is probably the least cool, but I do kind of like him as well. I actually really like all the NPCs so far. I don't have a hated NPC. It's not like Baldur's Gate where Edwin grates on your nerves. Edwin is cool, don't get me wrong, but he grates on your nerves because he's so damn arrogant. Wenin! Tell me about the dozens. Good men and women trying to walk the footsteps of great men and women who came before us. We're a loose association of warriors and expeditionaries in the Deerwood. Not as fancy as the Crucible Knights, mind you, but at least we remember our roots. At least they remember someone else's roots and pretend to be like them, he means. Your roots? The Crucible Knights take pride in having won the Deerwooden freedom 150 years ago, but we're the ones who have protected it. Everyone knows that the Saints' War ended when the Godhammer destroyed Waidwain at Evon Dewar Bridge. A lot of the folks don't know how Waidwins ended up on that bridge. 7 men, 5 women walked out of Helgot's citadel and faced down a god, held him there until the bomb went off. He thumps the table. That's the legacy we defend. Some call us mercenaries, but we don't need matching armor and silly cloaks to remember our roles. That'd be silky cloaks, sorry. We're the same now as we were then. We stand up for the people, first line of defense, whatever it takes. We got new enemies now. If it's not Waidwin, it's his damn legacy. It's the damn soul butchers in Brackenberry making things worse on all of us, probably causing the whole thing one way or another. But we haven't gone anywhere, and there's a lot more than 12 of us now. We defended Deerwood once, and we'll do it again. That's a very bold statement. Alright, Osric, do you know where this stupid cave is? No, I'm looking for work.
You want an expedition? Talk to Wenin. I just handle these
Alright, well I tried to talk to Wenin, he didn't have anything interesting to say. He's kind of a boring person. I'm looking for work. Oh, word is you're cozy with the Dominels. Nothing against them, but we try and keep our distance. So we cannot... You can't go with multiple groups in the city. That makes sense. I mean, I didn't expect any different, but I had a little bit of hope that it would be different. How long have you worked at Adnath's Den? She leans on the countertop and drums her fingers. Oh, a few years. I got in the minute the last merchant cleared out. She nods to the main area of the hall. They got new expeditions venturing out every week, so this is a great place to do business. And the dozens make loyal friends and loyal customers, so long as you stick by them. She taps the counter. The vendor, he was here before me. They ran him out when he sold the best helms to a pair of Crucible Knights, and I've been careful not to make this same mistake. We do have some stuff to sell eventually. But more or less right now, I just want to see if we can't get some information about this cave, although it's not looking good. Nobody in here. I don't think there's anyone else really to talk to about this quest, so I guess that was kind of a waste of time. We are also at half an hour, so I'm going to end this video here as soon as I check this side of the room and see if there's anybody over here. Nope. Alright, so we'll end the video here. In the next video, we're going to go to the dock area, which is going to be pretty cool because we're going to go to a brothel, which are always fun places to go. Highly recommend going to brothels if you have the opportunity. Maybe not, actually. I shouldn't say that. I've never actually been to a brothel, but I did go to a strip club in Vegas and a couple in Calgary, and the ones in Vegas are way, way better. So if you're coming to Calgary to go to strip clubs, you are doing it wrong. You should come to Calgary if you want... Actually, I have no idea. Come to Calgary if you want to do the Stampede, I guess. And if you want to work in the oil field, basically. That's what it boils down to. Andra's Gift is our next place, and I'll see you guys in the next video.